Okay, now. Last time the music was way too loud, so I'll manage it better. But I don't know what exactly the issue was. Because, as usual, I didn't change my audio settings. But okay, let's get this stuff on the road. Oh yeah, now, let's unfavorite this. Let's remove this even. So what I'm gonna do is let's import. So it'd be the D drive, 1605 project. Because I have finally switched back to using my old convention of actually structured folders instead of just a folder on the desktop. Because basically I no longer need to move this computer anywhere. Because basically I was, what was I doing exactly? I guess moving this laptop around with travel. But now I have a more portable laptop. One that can actually put on my lap without, like, burning me. Because this one gets extremely hot. But okay. Eventually I need a little widget that always shows the temperature of, like, the GPU down there. Because that does seem to be what causes problems with, like, the stream, like, crashing. And I mean, I opened it up and cleaned the dust out, so I don't know what else to do. Because I don't know how to, like, reapply thermal paste. That sounds scary. What if I do it wrong? But okay, is Godot gonna, like, work? Hi, good evening. I think I'm realizing the error of my ways, which is that now the video game will not function. So what is Godot doing? 0.1... Okay, now it's actually loading stuff from the disk. Took its sweet freaking time. Okay. So what do I even want to do? Our overarching plan is still to get this area done. So let's go to chunk 54. So now it's no longer going to be this part. So in fact, we should probably just delete. Yeah, let's delete this chunk. Because there's nothing even on there yet. Terrain, oh, we don't have it yet. Chunk, terrain. It's from 2016, so old-ish, I guess. Chunk terrain crown, I think was what it was called. Okay. So I haven't really thought about what we're gonna do. But I think what I need is to have a draft of the actual plot that's going to happen here by the end of, like, next week in order to actually have a thing work. Because it's cool, like, I like this area here, and I like the verticality of this. Because it's very different from over there, where, like, you know, you climb the big thing, but then it's mostly just horizontal travel from there. Alright. Overarching plan. Let's go to my to-do list. Alright, this is the wrong one. Okay, quests. Joy of Virtue. Overarching plot. What is the purpose of this? Or, like, how... So, like, what do we get out of this little scenario? Because basically, what I'm thinking is... I want this to be some sort of remote fortress or whatever. Oh no, I just deleted it now. Because it was just placeholder stuff to see the scale of it. And plus I needed to move it onto this chunk anyway, since this is now a separate thing from this piece that it was on. Yeah, so what do we take from this to the medium? And then also... Let's see, is it a prison? Because if there's going to be basically some sort of cool thing up here that the player wants to get to, why do they want to get to it? And who allows them to go up there? Because if it's a prison, like, logistically, the simple answer would be they would just shoot the player. Because, like, it's a military, like, organization. Like, they don't need to just, like, let the protagonist of the video game do whatever they want. Huh. It's, like, seamless in here. Yeah, this could have been a little more... That could have been a little more graceful, I think. But oh well. So that little flat spot behind the mesa. Oh, so do you mean like this part? Or do you mean this part? But yeah, because I think either this whole thing would be... Yeah, I guess it could make sense to just have a fortress and there's a prison as part of it. Yeah, let's say that. So the fortress city. With a prison. With a prison built into it. And then probably... in there. And then the next question is, why do the guards you? So then, I guess... So it'd probably be another sort of thing like the checkpoint where you have to actually, like, let them... Well, that'd be kind of repetitive at this point. If all of the main quests are, there is a place you can't go, you have to trick people into letting you in. I mean, I guess it's sort of the main thing, though. I guess I'll accept it for now. I'll just have to think more on, like, optional side content that'll be around here. So why did the guards not shoot you? So, who tells you about this? Let's see. Oh, wait. I'm fiddling with the music a little. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, I have been wondering if Orstad has broader relations with the world that I can explore, or if it's just going to be the one side quest for him. And just his little community area. Also, I just realized it's only this tiny little area that's actually populated by the town. So this whole area here, I have not figured out anything to do with, except for making a big field, potentially. Maybe I'll just leave it as desert. But okay. So how are you directed? Yeah, I wonder if she would have been. I think that might have been... That might be too quick, though. Since that would probably be a large chunk of her life if she was... Well... How much would it be? What is the... I'm trying to think of the exact time interval that we could work with here. I'll just put... Was... Let's see... I'll just say Terra. Well... I'll just say... I can consider it. So, the most important thing is that it just looks like a thing that people want to climb. But also... Mountain... Because basically, Orstad points you up to here, because there's a little town in here, I think, still. Yeah, so eventually this will be updated to do more stuff and look cooler. But I don't know if this... So I think this will be its own thing. Yeah, I have quite a few notes about other things that I want to do with it. Yeah, I tend to be tight-lipped on things that I don't work on stream, though. Yeah, let's see here. Alright, do I want to do more with this? I guess this is fine here. It, like, widens out a little bit. I can do another pass on this as well, since I said this was, like, the smooth terrain. We probably shouldn't even have... Well, maybe I'll have, like, this just look better at some point, because this also needs to look better. Because it certainly does not look like erosion right now. So let's say city, prison on a cliff. So not Yomi here. Because I have ideas for these two characters. Basically, well, you know what? I'll have them as well. So this would be Natya. In fact, I do have some in chunk 57, but I don't like it very much. Because right now it's this very crude looking waterfall texture that leads just into water here. Yeah, eventually I'll probably do something better. In fact, I could do my road thing. And who would live up here? That'd be crazy. Why can I not place this above this? I guess I'll move this below it. No. There we go. Okay. Because I'm thinking Natya's... No, wait, no. Yomi's letter delivery. How do I rework this so you get sent to the fortress? So I don't think Balter is actually going to be here. But then what? How do we get Balter? So that's going to be another quest that I actually have to do. So let's put this at, like, deadline, June 20th. And then I'll figure out, I'll push some other things back. Why does... The dang thing doesn't work anymore. I designed this specifically so that it would work, and then it doesn't. And it offends me quite a lot. But okay. So our overarching plot. So let's have Natya and Yomi here. Okay, funnel the player up the valley after an old feeling. Well, let's put this at the end here. So yeah, we get them to climb up this. Because somebody knew your mom there, and that was probably, this. So you're directed this way because it looks interesting and because he directs you up the mountain. Yeah. Uh, I guess do what you gotta do. So this, there... Let's see. No, I don't think this works out with the chronology. Well, I'll keep it around. It might. So what do I want for the design of the copper architecture? Because I have the simple, like, circles right now, but I want something cooler. Because I'm thinking a lot of arches, a lot of repeated shapes, maybe. Because if this is going to be some sort of ancient structure that is now repurposed by modern people, I want it to be cool looking. Okay, because I'm thinking like, so we have our archway up here. Or we have the plateau. And then it goes like down like that and like down like this. So I think the first thing I want... Well... What if we have a little platform that extends outward? And then it has, like, arched things like this that dig into the side of the mountain. Let's see. Well, no. Actually, I shouldn't get too overwhelmed with that. What I'll say is, let's have a plot deadline by May... I guess May 12th, I'll say, is the deadline for the actual plot of this area. And I'll do, like, just, like, walking around talking to people, and, like, maybe a little bit of work with, this sort of stuff. So let's see. Overarching plot, deadline, May 12th. Okay, so let's start going with our daily schedule. Let's make the rounds. Let's do a bug, then. Fix equipment so it loops. Alright, I accidentally broke equipment when I was doing the saving stuff. Because basically, I made it so now it'll just not go up and down. Video game. I think moving it to the hard drive was a mistake. Okay, because basically, yeah, now I can't loop from one to the other. So like I'm pressing up now, but I can only press down, and now I'm pressing down, but I can only press up. Okay, so let's fix that, because that was UI. Equip. Let's see, do we even, like, do I do this at all? Because I think I was gonna use this function, but then I didn't change anything with it. So let's just do if index greater than, oh wait, no, let's do if inventory dot empty return while var ln equals inventory dot size. So this is basically a poor man's modulo, since I don't know how modulo works with negative numbers. Oh wait, no, we need this to be less than 0. There we go, because it needs to be between 0 and ln, but excluding, well, yeah, excluding ln, including 0. So now we can do, well, I want to figure out GDScript's modulo. I wish there was just like a console. Oh wait, there is a console. Because what I want is -1 modulo like 5 to be 4. Man, I think we're gonna need, well, I don't know if it's that much worse. Alright, so let's do -1 modulo 5. Ouch. Unfortunate. So yep, we need the poor man's thing. Yeah, modulo is one of those math operations where we've never quite agreed on what it actually does. But okay, so now I should be able to hold Q. Yeah, now I can go up, and we can do item, telescope. So we can see it's perfectly going up and down. And don't I have some other item that I can use? I don't actually know what other usable items I've even made. Usable. Oh, we only have the 3. And the telescope is still basically like a debug thing. Like, it is obvious that it's not supposed... Like, it is obviously not correct when you zoom in on terrain and it's like 4 polygons. Yeah. Though I guess it does have the interesting fact that it makes you also run in first person, sort of. But okay, that's our bug. And I actually reasoned through it yesterday on stream. The reason that I wouldn't use the weld modifier is because I don't have modifiers enabled when I'm working in Blender. But okay. Nah, I won't do any extra bugs. Let's write a conversation. So we need to figure out... Let's do some planning with npgraph. Famous tool npgraph. So we have... Our main goal is climb up the pool mountain to the fortress. So who gets us there? What are the steps before that? What are the steps after that? This is going to be the joy of virtue. 5 quests. That's not quite right. To do quests. There we go. Okay. So, joy of virtue. And I do have some ideas for it. So, like, this at some point will eventually happen. I guess optionally. Because I have like a lot of dialogue written for a character that I can just use for the warden. Because I didn't really have any specifics for it. All right, let's start with the mailing list, I guess. Because that's one of the ways that you can get filtered up to here. So, like, Orstad recommends going up the mountain. Or Yomi asks you to deliver a letter. And this letter, I guess, should probably lead you... Where should it lead you? Because currently what it does is it leads you to over here, to the train station, and I don't know if that makes sense. I think it should probably just be delivered to this village here. Asks you to deliver a letter to the foothills. I guess that's what this will be called for now. Also, should I chop this chunk up as well? I won't for now. Because, like, I don't even know what I'd put up here. Or I guess what I should say is, I'll just chop this little piece off if I eventually want to make this, like, a thing. Yeah, okay. So that gets you there. And then... or... you're just traveling and you want to climb the thing. So this actually is just directed from here, or this can be from here, or... let's see, this will be... So to Natya in the foothills. So yeah, likely course of events is, in either case, you look at the thing and you go, well, there's a thing on top of a hill, and I have tools to climb up hills to see things, so I want to do that. But okay. So then... Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm currently trying to figure out how we're going to convince the player to climb up this little hill. Oh, this is just models in Blender, actually. And it works very slowly sometimes. It's sometimes like 1 frame every 2 seconds when I have to edit the terrain. And it also murders the RAM usage, because it's like 4 times more memory than like a height map. But yeah, let's actually get to, well, I guess we're just in the right area. But yeah, someday I think it'd be cool to have a more like CSG or like voxel style thing where I can like grab pieces of the landforms and just move them around. But yep, for now it's just the good old-fashioned triangles. But yeah, the current question. So once we're down in here, I guess what I should do is I should update the map, see if I can actually see this place from there. So what sort of things are you working on? Yeah, you know what? Let's rework. Let's adjust the map. The map screenshot. Oh wait, so I also need viewport. So we need this to be rendering. Wow, video game does not like opening this scene. Actually, let's see the RAM usage now. Because I've also moved this off of my hard drive. Ah, okay. So it goes up to like 5 gigabytes. I guess it does not like rendering that at the same time, I guess. So let's get out of here. And let's just have the map screenshot run. And this will take its sweet time. There we go. Do we even have a low-res 086? Oh, I see. It's because we need to go to the world reference. Because this world reference has chunks that don't exist anymore. There we go. Hopefully we can deselect our, there we go. Now, it runs at a full 5 frame rate. So does this... Oh wait, we have to re-import this. Because yeah, this straight line river is now gonna look cool. Because now it has a slight bend to it. And look at that. We can do... this is now there. This is now here. So this is the copper crown now. This will be the foothills, I guess, for now. Did I rename the wrong thing? Oh, I did. Okay, there we go. And let's put that in here as just like rename the foothills. Just like I need to rename Plateau Town still. But okay, now let's go to Yomi. So that is side content, letter delivery. Oh wait, let's go to other dot dialogue. I see. Interesting. So it has deemed me unfit to see the actual like files that are in here. Can I like open containing folder? Yeah, because it... Okay. So this is a quest that only occurs when the player has cleared out some enemies in an area and then slept or went off and came back to the medium. So I guess what I should do... Well, I guess that's fine. Because the player is already incentivized to go out and then come back based on just the structure of the game. Which also I need to still think on how to make that painless. Because basically, the story of the game is that the player is talking to an AI. And as they explore, they get more information, because it's basically a reconstruction of their mom based on their memories. Oh, look at that. We got the cute little farm now. But okay. So we need let's just go to 112. And also oh. The video game is dying horribly. So I think yeah, I think it's, again, the fact that I moved this game off of my SSD and onto a hard disk. Terrible mistake. It is going to inflict untold misery upon me. But let's do the actual video game for a bit, because I want to get this started. So we're basically going to activate this machine. And I've actually cheated and gotten all my stuff, so I can, like, speedrun this area. That was an interesting little bug. Oh well. Have I even encountered enemies? There we go. We got our little item there. So now we should be able to activate the medium. Wait, hang on. What was that? So I held left trigger, and I, like, fell. And it actually happened over here as well, where basically I jumped, and then I didn't actually hit the thing correctly. I think it might just... Well, I think in part it's just because the animations don't blend very well. And also, hang on. Does this show up again? That's not correct. Maybe it's just because... Let's sleep and reset the world and see if that fixes it. So now, if I go out of here and then we come in... Okay. So it's basically... That requires a reset of the world. Alright, let's talk to Armstrong again. Okay. Epic. So let's activate the medium. Oh right, that's another bug that I need to fix. We sit in the medium twice. Is that in here? How's that not in here? And it does, and it deactivates the thing. Hang on. This is all screwed up. Okay, so I broke a bunch of stuff, apparently. Let's go to medium. The medium. And I guess 124. Why is stuff not loading? Why did the script that I double-clicked? I'll figure that out as soon as we figure this out. So let's go to active entities. The medium is a thing. Where is all this stuff? Do we need these? There's like a lot of stuff in here. Okay. I think that's not relevant for now. Let's go to the medium's dialogue. Because basically, this activation, main speaker sit, ... nothing happened, and then... What? Hang on. This isn't correct. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think this is correct. So this is that. We need this chronologically, I think. In fact, I think we need these three here. Up top. Because this one I actually don't even know where it's going to be integrated anymore. Okay. But why does this... So what does the activate script do anymore? Hello? Okay, so it's not that then. Is it this that has it? So maybe Primordial actually is supposed to do this? I don't think this is right. Let's stand. Because I'm thinking there's actually... What am I thinking? I think this stuff was incorrect. Oh wait, this was incorrect. Okay, yeah, I understand it now. I had done this incorrectly, and it was doing this again. And it should probably be sitting and then activating. But does Primordial... Yeah, this actually does that. I don't think this should be here. Because I think it does the activation. Yeah, it does the activation for all of these. And then this one, like, I guess just main speaker activate. So it'll be like our fall through. Eventually. Or it'll be something somewhere. Okay, I think that fixes that. Yeah, I'd seen this bug before, and for some reason I didn't think to fix it or like mark it down. But okay. Okay. I guess let's start a new game. So we're just going to speedrun this. Let's do item Daxter. And let's delicately move my headphone, or my microphone. How did I... Okay. For some reason, adjusting the microphone made it so that it, like, unfocused the window. But okay. So we'll just do, like, that. So now let's go through this again. Activate it in the chair. Yes. Was it in the chair? There we go. Okay, and then we have a cool little moment where we get basically the AI is trying to construct Jackie's mom from basically just like the faint impression she has as a toddler. And this is the most that she can come up with, or the most the AI is willing to show. And that sort of spells out the premise of the game, because now you run around this area, because this is where your mom grew up. And you do all this stuff. Okay. So then that directs us up to here. So that goes to the plateau town, which now I'm going to move that slightly. To match our new found location. And this, I guess that stays there. That'll be fine. Okay, so now we have a cool map. And we have a little house on the prairie. And then what I'm going to simulate... Oh wait, I don't have a... You know, maybe I should just give the player the hoverboard very early in the game. Hell, maybe they should just have like a motorcycle. And then they can switch to the hoverboard. Ooh, that'd actually be kind of cool. But then I'd have to make a motorcycle. Which, is it worth it? Ah, that seems really cool now that I've said it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in mechanics. Motorcycle. Because basically, I've been thinking, there's a balance issue where the water instantly kills the player, so it's really useful for platforming. But then the hover scooter is really useful for getting around. So I want the player to have it early because there's a lot of distance to cover. But it also hovers over the water, so I've been thinking of either giving it an upgrade so that it can hover on water only after some point, but if I just let the player have a motorcycle from the very beginning of the game, then they can potentially, that'd be very funny. Then they can potentially have the hover scooter later, and it can be faster, it can hover on water, it can hover up steeper slopes potentially. That'd be cool. Oh wait, I forgot the actual point of what I was doing. I was distracted by the cool premise of finally justifying adding motorcycles to the game. But it'll have to come after the main story stuff, I think. But okay. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out these. So I'm going to have a quest for this little area. And they won't open the gate until they're gone. Okay, so now let's just go through and kill the specters that I need to. Which is this one, and then there's some up this hill that are relevant to the quest. And also, while I'm thinking of things, it'd be nice if the player had, like, default coats. Because I like this coat, but it's like, if the player started with, like, this coat, for example, they'd look really bad. So I think I'll say also, as a feature, give the player a decent default coat. And then they can just have the standard ones like this one. But okay. Now if we go back, we can talk to this guy and it'll... Well, we technically don't need to talk to him, I don't think. We just needed to wipe out the enemies for the gate to be cleared. But now, the gate is open. Beautiful, wonderful. I don't know why it lagged so much when I moved, but that's okay. And then let us sleep. Actually, we can sleep out here to demonstrate the exact thing that will happen. It didn't work. Okay, let's go to 112 and see why the thing didn't work. Yeah, there's this little area outside of this quest area. So you... Not global stat mother activated, that's perfectly valid. Enemies gone. So this is from HDW clear and not global stat capacitor 13. We no longer need that. So HDW clear. That should be from this enemy group. Oh, I see. I'm going to rename it to Vishar clear. I think I was supposed to do that. But okay. So now if we go back in, the chunk will have reloaded and our quest will be available, or this woman will be available to talk to. And I think what I should do is not have the quest based, because right now the quest is actually extremely obscure. It's tied to asking this character for her coat. Oh wait, what the heck? My desk didn't go all the way down, but okay. One thing is, why is she standing? I guess it's been so long since I've actually done this. Yeah. Crazy. Oh, game died, of course. Okay, there we go. So now she's here. And the thing that is sort of funky is that if you ask her, So now we have in our inventory, that's not right, this one, letter to Natya. I can't read Yukazi, so I don't know what it says. Huh. Actually, okay, that'd be good. But yeah, basically that is going to be reworked to here. Let's do that, I guess. So yeah, this will be our conversation for the day. So what else could lead the player here? Because I do kind of like the idea of it just being brought up by the player doing something instead of the character asking you for something. Well, let's say actually... you know what? I'll say I still like this funny, like, dig at Jackie, but I'll just put that, like, somewhere else. Like, let's just, yeah. We will have to rehome it, though, because it does not fit in with the dialogue that I need here, which is going to be, Let's say... Let's say, well, if you are ever... let's say... What do I want to do? Let's say here. Right, so for this now, I actually do need to model the big fancy coat for Natya. So that's the overarching plot. So we are directed by the letter. Also the letter delivery. So yeah, we need the fancy coat. That'll be important, because that'll be the incentive for the player to go up there. So let's say, alright, so something about delivery, so let's see. It's nice when the gate is clear, the kids love playing on the rocks. You were the one who cleared... Let's see, you were the one who got rid of the specters, right? Isn't this the UK spelling of skeptical? I'm not sure if the narration maintains, because Jackie explicitly always uses UK spelling of words. Okay. Eventually, I'd like some sort of thing here for Jackie to actually, like, cross her arms and sort of, like, tilt her head. So, yeah, so I'm gonna reactivate the chat window here. There we go. Yeah, okay, so that's an odd request. Is it hard to send mail out here? So if we have the letter, we do this. Actually, what we should do is not global, or not global task exists letter delivery. I try to have the conditions in chronological order. Let's have this. And then we'll have our fall through. So if the task exists, or if it doesn't exist, we'll get it. And let's say, and I'll just use the English spelling there, or American spelling. So, sort. Let's say, let's see, the mail doesn't. What exactly would she say? Let's do me. Alright, so she, basically what I think is happening, spoiler alert, is she wants somebody to send this letter who can't actually read it. Because that's what Jackie, because Jackie is basically just, well, Jackie is completely illiterate in the native language around here, and that is useful for her, because she wants to send a letter to a friend off in, what was it? Whatever that little area was. 67, I think. Wow, video game taking a long time. Yeah, I need to do something about this thing. I think eventually I'll do sort of a drastic thing and potentially make the positions here like 16-bit rather than like 32-bit floats. So we'd lose some precision, but it'd only be like well, they're pretty big anyway, so I don't need that much precision. But okay, close this. Because I think we need 067. Or it might be 069. No, it is 67. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Because I also want, basically, I want Jackie to hesitate and then Yomi to offer to trade her coat, because her coat's going to be a cool one. Because I designed it eons ago. Or it was just going to be like a puffy, like, do I even have it anymore? Let's go to, 05. Project. I think. No, concept art. Somewhere in here is coats. Yeah. I guess not a terribly fancy coat. But it was a little winter coat. Yeah, okay. So yeah, fancy little coat. And I'm going to lower this a little bit more. Well, do I want anything fancier with this? No, I'll say that's fine. Okay. So it's nice when the gate's clear, blah, blah. Be that as it may, I'm not entirely... I... Hmm... Okay, there we go. So then global, add item, I guess another letter. Global start task, or create task. Not yet, or letter delivery. So how do we do this? Create global. Create task. We don't need this to be so big. So we can do that, and then let's do note. To Natya in the, so this will be letter delivery Natya fulfills. There we go. And then what I'm gonna do, so well, what do I want to do? So let's do like global task is active delivery. Or no, let's do global. Yeah, let's just keep this as it is. Global count. Otherwise, global task exists. Delivery. What do I want to do? Because typically the coat trading is actually trading the fabric of the coats rather than the actual like shape. Well, I'll just have this here as if it makes sense. To wait, let's do oh wait, this is supposed to be here. And I'm gonna do not global task exists letter delivery. Then we're gonna do this stuff here instead. And then otherwise global count mother letter. And then otherwise it's there, and then otherwise that. Let's, oh yeah, I guess we do have this here. Let's do, I guess let's just make this almost identical, except for this. And also, these now go after the line of dialogue. Because code is executed basically like... It reads the line of code and then it executes all of... Or it reads the line of text and then it executes all of the code after it. So basically, including the code on the following line. Basically because it has to check things like conditions to determine when the actual dialogue has ended. But okay. So now what we can do is I can basically just write all of this dialogue again. Okay. So a lot of dialogue here that isn't going to quite work in the broader thing. Because basically there's a whole, like, activation system where basically you give her a letter and then she's, like, going to go somewhere. But I'll figure that out later. Okay, so now we basically have the exact same conversation again, but different enough that I can't just reuse it. Alright, let's do forget mail, even though this is the end of the dialogue. Let's say that, and what would you say? I guess maybe this is where it dovetails with this mostly. And I'll just copy and paste. Okay, so I've had too many letters stolen, just let the mailman handle it. Not entirely comfortable in... Oh. And then... And let's say lovely. And then let's do like so letter, agree. And we'll just jump right into that. So let's go to letter, agree. There we go. Okay, so now this conversation and this conversation will dovetail into each other. And it's sort of confusing because, again, the coat fabric and the coat actual shape are two separate things. And so she'll actually have to give you the shape separately. And then you can trade the fabric. Because eventually it would make more sense to actually have the player trade the full piece of clothing, but right now, since most of the characters just wear tiny ponchos, it wouldn't make much sense. But okay, so now... And let's say here, like, are you sure any sort of time limit? My way to the foothills. So we actually will probably need to... Yeah, I should probably redo this. Yeah, let's do it again. Because I just need to do the quest and then sleep. In fact, I don't even need to do the actual, like, thing there. Oh, hang on, that was weird. Because there's a weird, like, I don't get it. There's some subtle animation bug there. I'll put it in the list of bugs. Subtle, or like, weird animation bug when I jumping off a fountain. So this will be a review, the footage. And I should probably put the date because it'll be a while. Because that'll honestly probably be relegated to like the could ship category. So I might even have to put the year on that bug. Oh yeah, I need to run to these guys. And then we can no clip. Then we shall orb spin. There we go. Okay, so now what it should do is when I sleep, it'll reactivate some stuff, and then there'll be people hanging out. Yeah, look at that. Okay. She's sitting around. Oh wait. So we need... What do we need? I guess letter delivery? Note, letter... slash letter. Oh wait, I should not have pressed B, because now the note is permanently busted. Alright, well, let's just do it again. Alright, new game. And then, honestly, I'll just get a gun and shoot him. Wow, they do not have as much range as I thought they did. I need to unnoclip. Admittedly, now that the guns have infinite ammo, maybe the pistol, well, the pistol's more used for platforming than combat, sometimes, sort of. I did actually remove all of the platforming in the game, so I guess it technically isn't always used, but let's do this. Okay, so now I can save like the 4 letter. Oh, it actually did work. Okay. So now we get all this stuff. And but you're fine letting me handle your letter. Why did it do that now? Okay. Let's put another thing. Broken slash again. Again. For like the 15th time, I swear, it's done this. And it's probably because it's parsing it twice. Oh wait, I accidentally, hang on. God damn it. Okay, look for Nachi in the foothills. Okay, so now let's see if our journal shows this. So we have letter delivery, and then we have this. So the foothills, I've been asked to deliver a letter to Natia in the foothills. And we have these little things. Okay, so we'll save now, because I need to now move Natia to the correct place. And then eventually, we'll also have this actually look correct. But for now, active, or spatial. This is active village. NPC. Natia. Natia. Oh wait, no. Natia. Natia. And then we'll search Natia. Because basically, Natia and Yomi are in cahoots to do some sort of thing, which I guess will involve the prison. Or the fortress somehow. So let's do like a fountain. Not quite. I do want a uniquely structured, or a unique looking fountain in here, though. But okay, so this is all placeholder stuff. But basically, well, we'll notch you over here. Conveniently for the player. And so now, What exactly should we do? I guess to keep in track with our sketch model, or our little schedule, I could model the city vaguely, or I could start modeling it, because now I can do like TP 67. Oh, right down here. Convenient little walk. As long as YouTube can activate my music. Okay, I guess it's more Sigur Rós. Okay. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, it'd be really funny to have basically this same menu for different vehicles, but you can switch between a motorcycle that you like have with you and this scooter. And honestly, I'd probably just have, well, maybe I'd just do like a mechanical scooter and the hover scooter. And then the hover scooter might just be a permanent, like, straight upgrade on it. Well, the problem is, though, if things are aesthetically different, but one is just straight up better than the other, then it's like people have a hard time justifying it if they want to use the aesthetically preferred one. Well, I just like that. But okay. So we need to talk with Natya. I think her dialogue is not going to be very interesting, because basically right now we send a poem. In fact, I think there's inconsistencies with how it works right now, where, let's do dialogue, side content, letter delivery. Let's do this right now. So it should be complete nonsense. Well, no. Letter delivery, foothills. Sure, Natya Yomi. Letter delivery. Do we want... I don't think we want this here, maybe. For now. Sublime text. Why did you stop working? Oh, it's not Sublime Text, it's my keyboard. My keyboard has stopped functioning. Okay, where is it attached? Which one of these is it? Keyboard, please. There we go. Okay. I should probably get a better well, I should get a better computer first, before I waste time with like a better USB hub. Because this computer also, I think the ports are just getting worn out, since it is 8 years old now, I think. Well, is it? I forget how long it's been. Eventually I'll figure out how old it is. But okay. So this is correct. Tears it to pieces, throws it in the fountain. What do I want to do? So what... Let's read through this, actually. I have a letter addressed to you. And let's say they both say hello. This is also the older version of Jackie's dialogue where she said and a lot. Because this was before I settled on Jackie being like, yeah, look at how many uhs are in here. Like 17 uhs in one, in 80 lines of dialogue. But okay. I didn't catch her name. Now that I think of it, she's from Vishar. Quickly reads it and nods, then she tears it to pieces and throws it into the fountain. I also want some bits of direction, because eventually I want to add dialogue animations, but it'll be after we actually have the dialogue. But okay. Remove this, and then she presents you a note of her own. I'm sort of... How do I want to deal with this? Or how do I want to do this? Because originally what I was actually going to do was have it so that basically you got the note here, then you went to here, then you came back to here, and then you went up to here. Which is kind of dumb. Because I think it makes more sense to go down to here, and then go up to here, and then go to here. But I would like the idea of, like, you talk to her, and then she disappears, and then you bump into her again somewhere else. Potentially with Yomi, which is the woman that we're talking to here, that we don't actually get her name until later. But I guess I gotta figure out what exactly do they want? What are they doing exactly? Because I think they're communicating deliberately outside of the Emirate's control. Because the Emirate would presumably scan and, like, censor mail. This does not look very good from above. It looks very obviously like extruded up bits of terrain, but okay. I'll accept that for now. But once we get the letter to her, well, one, why do we need... I know it would be interesting. Why? I'm thinking now, they all have cell phones. Why aren't they just texting each other? But maybe it's something where they don't want it even to be in text, because they think the government can can scan their messages or, like, read the contents of their phones. And that makes sense, I think. But I think it would be also interesting if then Jackie calls her cell phone, because we basically just want the player to be here and then to send a message back to here, so that logistically it works that she comes out over to here and then the player can do things. But I think maybe the player goes back up. Maybe the player is sent up here, and then they come back down again, and then stuff is different again. Okay, let's try this. So we do not need to add this poem. We will abolish the notes. We will note this. And... well... I don't think we need this for now. But let's do, not yet, let's do like... No, I'm not going to do this, actually. Hmm. So let's say... Okay, let's, I guess, basically just wipe all of this, because this isn't going to be used anymore. Why do we have this? No, I think she'd say, there. Okay. Actually... Okay. So hang on. She presents you a note of her own. Is there no... And so, okay, so Jackie is now basically at the level of, like, yeah. Jackie is now cognizant of what's happening. She thinks she is getting a letter to deliver it, but actually... Hmm. Hmm. Well, what would we... You know what? I'll just... For the contrivance of the, player, I'll just say... You're given her actual name, just so you don't get mixed up. Because basically, it would make more sense if she gives you a fake name here. Because she's not... Well, I guess it would make more sense if everybody had fake names. Nah, I don't think it would. If they're actually like listening to phone calls, for example, they would know if your phone calls are like being sent with fake names. Okay, so... So Jackie, also we have to figure out how much Jackie knows about cell phones. So we need... Where is that little cell phone thing? Maybe it's... Did I delete it? That'd be a shame. No, it should be in, like, dropped phone. Lost phone. There it is. Okay, so I think... we want... Oh, we already have cell phones here. Okay. Stat. cell phones. Where's quotes again? Why do I keep closing it? I always need this. Okay. So the next time you see a Alright, now we can do poem. So where is... did I never make that? Hang on. Entities, items... Oh, no, we need UI items. Because this is where every single thing in the game is. So let's do a duplicate. Or let's name it Natya Poem. So now basically, the next time the player gets to a payphone. Oh wait, did I? Uh-oh. Oh wait, no. This should be fine. Here's poem. A poem for Yomi from Natya. It has Yomi's phone number on the back. And I guess for now, I won't have that there. Okay, but basically... Natya, so global add item, Natya poem, notes, poem. So Yomi from Natya Yomi I'm supposed to call Yomi on a payphone. Yomi. And she asked me to call Yomi on a payphone and read it to her. Natya Yomi letter delivery. And then... So I think now we need this to not have any of this stuff, so this no longer is relevant. And then we need... Oh wait, no. This also does not exist yet. This has not been yet. Okay. So we need the letter delivery now. Or overarching plot. Yeah. Yummy's letter delivery. Not Jin Yummy, the fancy coat. Plot quest. So we need foothills. Active, so calling Yomi on the phone. And eventually probably more, well, I don't know. These names feel foreign for the area. Because it's meant to be like a Pashto Arabic speaking country, but they feel like Russian or like Japanese. But who knows? I guess that's fine for now. But okay, so once we get this, we need to get the item for Natya. Item, mother lever, or item letter. Okay. So once we take this, let's do... Oh, wait. Execution failed for a bunch of stuff. Why did it fail? Oh, wait. I know. Okay. So there's something with the, with those conditions. Okay, so now we can use this. And we can use this to get recency. And there we go. Let's save that. Put it here. Read it quickly, then she tears it to pieces. Okay, to whom, what's the note for? So I'd like you to read the note. You can just use your phone. I know. Okay. So the player should be very suspicious of this. Let's see. Do we want... we won't do anything with the reading. So let's do... not stats, not yet poem. Otherwise... because I actually want the player to be able to bring up the medium, because Natya is supposed to actually know Jackie's mom, or have heard of her, I think. So I want to do that. Okay. Save and quit. Okay, so what brought you out here, Jackie? I came to see the medium. I'm just a tourist. Uh... Hmm. I think... I think what's happening here is I want Jackie to be... So I mentioned before, I sort of backed out of Jackie being bad at lying, so now she creates sort of too many extraneous details where originally the way I wrote her, she would kind of lock up anytime she tried to lie, where now she kind of has a motor mouth. So like she'll like, you know, make up details like this. And I think it'd be funny if Natya tries to suss out why Jackie's actually here by just pushing into these specific things. So let's do like skip. Yeah, because I think she's very, like, theatrical, I'd say. And there are certain types that'll work on and certain types that it won't. But I think actually it might wind up being that let's do like go to media. Basically, she's gonna suss this out one way or another. So let's actually do like otherwise not stats, not yet / medium. And then we'll do here. Uh, hmm. Okay. Well, I suppose I'm... let's do, like... The truth is, I'm here to see the medium. Go to medium. Hmm. So how does Jackie get further into a mess with this? Hmm. Hmm. So she joined her. And I should say, all of this is a complete fabrication. Like, from this point on, everything that Jackie says is completely fictional until she gives up. Let's see. I'll think on that. Well, maybe I shouldn't spend too much time on this, since it's just more of a funny diversion, potentially, if the player doesn't just immediately say the thing that they'll probably say to advance the plot. But actually, I'm going to use the bathroom, and then I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay. So I won't put too much effort into this. I'll do a little bit of like, so I couldn't tell you if there's any, competitions around here. Academy, and then... Well, what would you say? So how would Natya get Jackie to fold? Because basically, I want it to be that the player can't escape telling Natya the real reason they're here. Unless they just press B and walk away. But I want her to be clever enough to not do that. So let's see. What would be near here? Let's see if it takes less than a minute for this to load. So we're at 8:12:43 when I double clicked it. Oh, it's like 7 seconds. That's not bad. But now I'm thinking, like, would Natya actually have places to recommend, or is she just bluffing to try and get Jackie to, fold, or to give up on this whole charade? Because I also want it to feel like just a friendly conversation from her side, but Natya is specifically vying to get Jackie into a bind. But okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. So let's say, visit plateau. Where's the plateau? Oh wait, no. We need to go here. There's a dog just going ham. Okay, so I want this to be a visit area. Well, do I? Yeah, I do. So this will be plateau. And then that'll be fine. And then we do not delete after visit. So visited. That's that. Let's do where's Putkala? Or let's do 137. Because basically there's the tricky, like, quests up the hill here. Where is it? Lily. So what is the stat for this again? So if we have this completed, that means that we've actually been up this cliff in Putkala. Do we want this to be this color? What are these things? So I'm going to save this as... well, maybe I won't do it now. I'll just say recolor the these path bubbles because they look exactly the same as the wave shot gun. So shouldn't, let's see, from green to blue, I think. And I should probably do the same with water. Or like saving. Because the wave shot is the only thing. Like, because otherwise it's clear that they're the exact same material. But okay, that'll be fine. Okay, so visited plateau, pre-flight. How many races do we have? So, race. Oh wait, no, this should be in double down. Hmm. So we should have somewhere in here. um. I guess we can just do global count, gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal. I guess this will be first time we have to do global dot count, gold medal plus silver medal plus global count bronze. There were some races and But I don't know if this is... well, you know what? I'll just say that's good enough for now. Basically, we'll say, like, go to victory. Really? Oh, wait, no. There we go. So we need victory in here. Oh, wait. I guess we already have that. Go to medium. By just having these all go to up to here. Okay. Hmm. Okay, there we go. And then go to medium. And so when we make up a story, actually, Jackie could tell us if there's some competition out here. Let's say... Yeah, I guess that's fine. Well... This victory could be the same for all of these. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, I think it should be... It should still be here, though. Let's say... notes... No, stats... Natia... Oh wait, no. This is incorrect. Natia slash climber. Okay. Holder into a fascination with mountains. Hmm. This is sort of a silly tangent to go on all this, but that's okay. Max is in the area where people climb. I have a medal. Fastest. I have a medal. Oh wait, there should be a question mark. Oh wait, we should do what should we do? Otherwise, well, let's do stats Natya slash climber. Let's see. Never have guessed. I'm actually here to see the medium. And then we can go to medium. So now we have 1 billion places where we can do this. Now I need to make up the name of a mountain range in this world. What if it was just the Urals? Like, it's just the Urals. Well, no. That'd be confusing. Few days with some classmates. So this mountain, I should say, is called God's Tongue. Admittedly, nowadays it... oh, sorry, excuse me. Nowadays it looks more like a rabbit, someone mentioned at one point. Like, I guess these to be little things, these to be little ears. Actually, it looks... yeah, it looks more like a rabbit now, but... oh well, they'll call it God's Tongue because that sounds grosser. But, I guess there'd be a base camp here. Hmm. I want to use, like, combat terms. So let's see. Is this the proper use of the word riposte? No, not quite. Um. So, do we have a stat for this? I think we should. Plus, or should we stat God's Tongue? I guess it's not. I guess let's get global. Marked the map. On location. Note. I guess let's say has note God's Tongue. So let's go to map. God's Tongue. Let's do like not stat or not has note. So not stats or not has notes. God's Tongue. Which means the player has never heard this term before, as far as I can tell. And then, No, I want the player to press the give up button. So what they're gonna do is that. And I still need to write the actual thing that will advance the plot. I'll do that after, because I actually should start a little bit on the modeling of this area. But okay. Oh wait, we already have give up here. Let's say otherwise. Okay, so if we've heard of this, then we can do this. So I'll say that this will be another one where Natya actually is convinced for now. Let's just say. So basically, I don't know if the player will actually get all of this without seeing the actual branches in this dialogue. Okay. So let's leave the actual important stuff for tomorrow. And then, because this is a fun little diversion. And then let's actually get back into making stuff. Because we had the little sketch for this cliff. Where the hell is it? Brain. Crown. So let's add in the little palace as just like a reference. Excuse me. So this gives us a good like scale for what we can actually put on here. Let's also get the neighboring chunks. Preview neighbors. So it should be... Take your time, Godot. It feels like refreshing the scene takes longer than just closing it and opening it. But okay. It's already 9 and I've only been streaming for 3 hours? I guess it's only 8:15 or 8:44, but okay, so 54. Oh wait. I have to click back and okay, hang on. Let's just collect them manually. Yeah, pretty late there. $55, $54. I guess we don't really need these ones. Yeah, because these ones don't even technically neighbor it. 54. 42. Do I have that one? I do. I guess there's only 4 well, 43. Yeah, okay, I guess we just need these ones. 042. Okay, 043. 054. Junk. 055. Green, brown. There we go. So now we can clearly see the chunk in the context of everything, which, well, yeah, because I guess eventually I'll put more stuff here as well. So let's do this. Admittedly, a lot of the times I get these in Paint, and then I just close Paint without actually doing anything with them. Oh, I actually really like this part. And then probably out here, maybe? Or maybe just a top-down view, maybe? Yeah, that seems fine. Well, actually, what if I did... There we go. There we go. Okay. So now, I can start painting and drawing and sketching cool stuff. I guess we should start from the top down. Let's look up, like, ancient fortresses or something. So I know there's this real-life citadel, the Herat Citadel. Which looks very cool. And it also has little things to keep the water from dripping. Let's see, let's look up other, like, Because I'm not entirely sure exactly what a citadel is still. Let's look up the definition of a citadel. Oh, okay. So yeah, this wouldn't really be a citadel then, because it's not in the town. That would be Crab Hill. Would be the other one. Or that would be an actual like citadel. But okay, let's just look up like ancient castles or something. Or like I do actually really like the design of this part. Oh, I don't like that. It's interesting how we see this tooth design almost universally. I guess, because I always thought it was for archers, but some of these, it doesn't even seem like it'd be practical. Well, maybe it is. Yeah, because I guess that's the only thing I could think of is like ranged weapons. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's go with this side, maybe. Or no, this side probably. Crenulations, interesting. So I guess that's what those are called? Ah, okay. So it'd be notches. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna figure out why these are here. Encapsulation. Okay. So let's see if I can understand this. I should probably read it if I want to understand it. The purpose of them. Crenulations are alternate sections of solid and open. Okay. So it was for ranged attack. And for also just observing from behind cover, basically. Ooh, this is neat. So I kind of like... Let's add... Well, let's actually expand this one to like... be a bit taller. Because yeah, I like... this... But then we could also do potentially like... Another thing I was thinking of was like conical shapes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I guess this one up here would be a fortress. And then the one down, so if we go to chunk 12. Once I redo this and make it a bit more interesting, this would be a citadel, once it's actually like a separate structure. Man, I need to... This one needs a lot more work. Because I spent like 1,000,000 years modeling it. And it's so much lower quality than like if we just go to Peace City, for example. Like, because this is basically the same idea, but much more like balanced and decorated. And not like raw meshes or like boxes. Even though this took longer, I think by quite a lot, if I remember right. It's also not even like a reasonable size for it. Mm-hmm. That's true, yeah, you wouldn't really have the ability to like hide behind these. Or at least not as effectively. Because I guess it depends on how big a person is or how tall these are. Yeah, because if a person was like this, it wouldn't be very useful. But if a person was like this, then it'd be pretty useful. Like this big. Yeah, so what are some other potential designs? I guess we could do like so if we just have them like arrow shaped like this in a more traditional way. And I guess it also depends how, or I guess another thing that I can think of is how wide I want these crenulations, I guess. Because how do we... What is even going to be the way up here? Maybe there is no way up except for like a dedicated like bridge that can be drawn in, or like a ladder that can be drawn up, or some other like lift system. That'd be interesting. Actually, that's something that I should think about. Because that, like, the way they get resources up into the town is going to be, like, central to figuring out how this place works. I kind of want to do something, like, weird and unnecessary. Like, having, like, a whole, like, network of things here that goes down directly into, like, well, probably go down to, like, here. Then once it's here, well, because then the player could just waltz over. Well, I guess that's actually in my favor, because I do want the player to be able to just waltz over from here. Well, to get from here to here in some fashion. Yeah, I'll say there'll be a mesh, or there'll be something from here to here. So I should probably actually connect this whole valley together. Well, do I want to do that though? Because that seems like it's now a lot. Well, why not? I can do that. basically, to even get into this town, there'll be some sort of lift system to bring the player up, or there'll be to bring resources up to here. The player doesn't have access to it. Instead, they have to climb around or climb up the mountain and then drop down to here. And then they can walk across some treacherous little platform that's just there to support the thing. Oh, that seems fun, actually. It's like also like having like a counterweight. Potentially of like... You don't have this whole thing lifted. You'd have a counterweight that does most of the work for you. And then it can go down. I don't know if that's exactly what you were thinking, but I think something like that could work. Let's do counter. Wait. And then like weird elevator thing. And I don't know if we'd even need to bother with like a thing here would be a bit too... Like this would add a little bit too much engineering work, I think, to it. So I'll say it's like very sturdy here. And I kind of like the idea of it being like very... This sort of weird X-like shape, like... And then there'd just be some sort of thing keeping this in place. And then like a reception area here. It's like we have our walls that probably extend actually up to the edge where like a person could walk. I need to double check what a truss is. I know very little about the world. Ah, okay. Yeah, we could... Yeah, that'd probably make sense. Because we could have it come down a little bit in, like, 3 dimensions as well. Because, yeah, I'm thinking now, like, a triangular shape. It's like, this is the view from the, like, mountain looking across. And this is the overall shape of it, like, interior. Or of the interior. So then, like, this goes, like, to either side. And this is, like, centered directly below us. Though we'd probably then need a way to figure out how the lift gets to here. And it wouldn't have as much looking out this way, but it would have some, because most of the interesting stuff would be going down way down below. So it'd probably be like, have like a cylinder here. What if they did like this? And also these walls are meant to be like relatively level, but I just didn't design them properly. I don't know if these are what I'm after, but I can keep them here to figure this out. Well, would they even need walls at this point? Because this place is like... There's like one practical entry. Well, I guess they would need some walls, but it wouldn't be very big, really. It'd be mostly just to keep projectiles from entering directly into the facility, or like, into the fortress. And I guess it wouldn't really feel like a fortress if it didn't have walls around it. Let's make this mostly like symmetrical. So here we have a separate area. So this will be like our fortress. Then with the wall. And then in a wise decision, they have a prison tower or something like that. That makes sense. And there'd probably be, just for my convenience, a little lip around this of stone to conveniently stand on. Well, then I guess that also just makes sense. So it'd be like... So like this, maybe. And then, like, we'd have a little thing that comes up over like this. This will be incomprehensible when I view it next time. Okay, I want a cool little tower that'll just be, like, probably just unnecessarily tall, I think. Would be funny. Well, they would put the unnecessarily tall tower in the fortress, not in the prison. Yeah, so this be a little prison. Basically, they were trying to compete with the tree tower. Though admittedly, this is like a fraction of the size. Because I think the tree tower is like a kilometer tall or something. Okay, so this is environment. New folder. I guess copper. Wow. This will be like sketch 1. I could start on this thing. I'd probably need to start with the bridge thing, because that's going to be the most complicated. Well, because that's going to be the part that I think is the most interesting, I should say. Okay. So let's do, I guess that. Natya. Oh, I still don't even know how Natya, like... you call Natya? Or no, you call Yomi. So yeah, I have no idea how that connects you to here, because that should still, in some way. Because I want it to all loop together. But before we do that, let's go to Blender. And we will attach these nodes together. Oh wait. Important thing though. Well, some stuff. Who knows even? Check the footage. Okay. Because we need to merge. Well, what do we need to merge together? Yeah, I think we need to merge this part with this part. Let's just get like... That's probably good enough. Ooh, wait, hang on. Control J. Oh, wait, no. Okay. And then center of mass volume? No. There we go. Clear sharps. Remove groups. How do we... Where do we merge? There we go. And do I want to bother with properly attaching this part here? Might as well. Oh wait, no, right. I keep forgetting the C mode is like the most critical mode in the entire thing. So you can't even like do anything. Oh wait, I could have just done like this. There we go. There we go. And while we're at it, I kind of want to make this more like consistent all the way around. So like this part here. Do I want to just cut across? Because this is getting silly. I'll just say that's good enough. And then we'll do like up like this to like here. And then this will go actually to here. Well, no, because this isn't even like correct. Because we wanted it to be from here. What if I just chop all the way across like this? I mean, what are they gonna do? Stop me? No, I don't want to do that. That's horrible. Well, but do I really need any of this? I mean, do I even need, like, this part here? Because I could do, like, you know, we cut off, like, that much. Or, like, you know, somewhere like here or something. Ah, well, whatever. Clear sharps. Remove all groups. Merge by distance. Yeah, that's good enough. So now we have a pretty large chunk. So yeah, someday eventually I'll have to make an actually good solution to my streaming where I like split the world into sub-chunks that are then loaded separately. Because it's fine to load the terrain, I think. Yeah, so now this is about the same size as the other chunks. Just like off the grid. Well, it's actually a little bit larger, I think. Ah, that's okay. Okay. And you know what, while we're here, let's get our modifiers. Show all of them, export this. Oh, okay, so let's remove all of our modifiers from this. Oh, I see. Does this... Why is this not here now? Oh, I see. No, I don't see, actually. What did I remove? God fucking damn it. Jesus fucking Christ. I removed the modifiers from the wrong thing. It literally let me... I literally selected this thing. And it did not select this thing. Okay, so let's undo everything I did. Because I did it to the wrong thing. Okay, so now, Alt-A. Interesting, interesting. I appreciate that, Blender. That I cannot select a thing. Or I can't deselect a thing by selecting another thing. I have to do something else. Okay, whatever. It works now. And eventually I'll make it so that this properly like reads info from its neighbors. But for now, this is good enough. So I think I want Bezier curves. So let's do new, general. Left. We will link our beautiful thing. guess we might as well just clear bookmarks. Oh, we can't even select the bookmarks to remove them. Clean up. There we go. Oh. Oh wait, no, we're in here. Objects. What? There we go. Collection. Chunks. Oh wait, god damn it. Wrong thing. Link the object, chunk, terrain, what's it? So it should be called chunk terrain crown. Okay, Alt G, there we go. Nice. So now we can start adding these. So let's do, like, I guess a Bezier. And then I'll have to figure out how to make what I want, which is, so cursor selected, cube. I know how to do this. Curve. This will fit to our curve. Oh wait, no. First we need an array to fit it to the curve. And then we should probably do like this for now. There we go. And then we'll have a mirror and another mirror, probably. Well, I won't do that. But okay, so this should be, I don't know why it's not, oh wait, no. Y-axis. Well, is that what I want? I guess it's good enough. But okay, so now I can just grab this curve and we can play with this. We get something that does what I want. Because I was thinking curves outward, then inward. And it'll be beautifully symmetrical, highly intentional. I think I want more curve vertically than horizontally. How would I accomplish that? I guess I could just make it wider and then point up further. Okay, so let's do an array and then we'll merge and for simplicity's sake. And why is our curve so uncurvy? So what does this resolution mean? Like if we... Oh wait, no. This doesn't seem to be correct at all. I don't think that's what we need. Resolution units. There we go. So now we have the like basic framework for this. And then we can do duplicate. And this one, oh wait, did I not? Oh wait, Shift D. There we go. Shift D. Shift D. Oh wait, Shift D. I keep doing the wrong things. Okay. Because what I want for this one is we don't need the mirror modifier, because this is going to be triangular. Wait, is this? I guess this is correct. Okay, so I want this. There we go. I'm trying to think, so this is the y-axis horizontally. And then it goes this way on the x-axis. What the hell is this? There we go. Okay, and then I would make some sort of supports in here. Well, I want it to be more equilateral, I think. So it's basically supposed to be an equilateral triangle for the entire length of this thing. Okay, so let's do... like this, maybe? I need to be able to see the full triangle. I think that'll be okay. So this is now our crazy little structure. I guess this will also be a child of this, so that way I can just move this whole thing around. See, I think I can position this better. Okay, yeah. Though maybe actually it would make more sense to... Well, no. I was going to say maybe it'd make more sense to put it on the edge, but I think the tower... Like, a tower would be on the edge here. But okay, let's call this, like... Bridge... Frame... Collision. And then, like... Bridge... Under... Collision. And then I guess smooth. Oh wait, no. Auto smooth maybe? No, I think smooth is fine. Okay. Oh wait. Alright, so this should be chunk, terrain, brown. And export. Project, GLB, chunks. There we go. So now, when we go back to Godot, let's also favorite this. It's always at the top. And someday I would love to... Well, I was going to say port the game to Godot 4, or add the Godot 4's feature where it opens in the correct monitor instead of always defaulting to the first monitor. Well, this is good for now. Okay, so chunk, terrain, brown. So let's remove this from here, because I don't think there's anything in there. Okay, so these two. Closing group 9. Right. Manage groups. Hard. I think these two. There you go. And then we can do copper. So eventually, there'll even be the buttresses between these to add some actual support. And this will actually be shaped in a way, and probably like the meshes will be automatically reduced, because right now it's sort of a default shape. But okay, areas, chunks, this. And we can do chunk content. And I even have, I remember the work I did. I did the work of calculating those. So now we can do chunk 042. Actually, I think the chunk neighbors will be different. Chunk 054. Chunk 055. Okay. So let's see how this one will look. That's gonna look very cool. Though admittedly, the aliasing is crazy on it. I don't know if that's gonna come across in the video. But it's like just the right dimensions to like make it pixelated like crazy. Yeah, this will be a funky little thing. Also, is it properly symmetrical? Yeah, I guess it is symmetrical. So yeah, this is such a, like, unnecessary bit of engineering here. Yeah, I think it should also be more dangerous to navigate this thing. Like, there should be, like, little bits that or maybe, like, the tops of him should be rounded, so that way it's not easy to stand on. Or maybe it should just be diamond-shaped. This would be dangerous. Yeah, and I think this is also large enough that whatever infrastructure they use to, like, lift things up, using this as a support, it'd probably work. Yeah, I think this has promise. This will look cool. And I guess that'll be it for today, because it is 9:30. I don't like staying up past my bedtime. So okay, I guess I'll be back tomorrow with more work in the thing. Let's save this. Okay, see you later.